this is the second stage. It downloaded and its own software update and kicked the phone off, and then I had to reboot it, turn it on, and now it's applying the patch, or what they call a system update. And hopefully this will stop the honking message that I've been getting from this new phone. Part B of my dealings with T-Mobile. I went in there I wanted to see if I could get my phone straightened around, change the ringtone. I'd made the mistake of changing the ringtone, didn't like what I was listening to, so I didn't really know how to get back into it. I was just fumble-fingered, and I went into the store, and the guy said, "Oh, you've been such a great customer for so many years." He just slick-talked me into a new phone. He says, "Well, you get a free phone. You've been a good customer." And I said, "Well, what's the catch?" He says, "There's no catch. No catch." I said, "Well, listen, if I have a problem with this, I'm coming back to look for you." And he says, "Not a problem." Well, turns out that what was supposed to be a free phone shows up on the next bill, which I had never gotten. I start getting these paper bills with a threat of service disconnection if I don't pay it before its due date. That never happened before. The phone went inactive. I just go in, pay the bill, and return it. Prepaid plan, just turn it back on. I've got the number. Seriously, all this is got me considering SafeLink. They give you 1 gig of free data, which would probably service the maps that it would work for. And I was able on the other phone to update to a current level, and also once I signed in to Google with my whatever email address, I was able to access the settings in the phone and erase all factory data. And then when it went through, I just next passed the screen that Google asks to enter an account. I just next passed that, and I said, "Are you sure you really don't want to do this?" And I said, "Yep, I'm done with you guys." So it may be their software, but I don't have to handshake their odd bits out there. I did find out I still have YouTube with a wireless, so that's kind of cool. That phone is not active. I'm not using it to make telephone calls because T-Mobile has disabled it, but the Wi-Fi connection still is active, so that's kind of cool. I'm going to be playing with that and give you a report. In the meantime, I'm watching the system update, and you are too, in real time while I'm talking about this. I was real upset with the guy at T-Mobile, and because all of a sudden I'm leasing a phone which I thought I was getting for free. It's not the $7 a month. That's not the principal. It's not the $49 at 7 months. It's the $70 for 10 months and the $77 plus 7. It'd be $84 for a year. I'm not interested in doing that. It just shut off again on me. Oh, now it's coming back up. Let's see what happens. Watch it with me. It's rebooted itself this time. Yes, that's my hand holding this. The horn still honks. It's like a Windows computer. It just takes a real long time to boot. I haven't really gotten around inside the hardware versions and all the stuff inside this phone. But I never linked a Gmail account on it, so the one thing you want to do before you do anything to your phone is back up all your contacts, all your phone contacts, to the SIM card, and then remove the SIM card. You're probably going to still lose your photos and your messaging, and you're going to lose a lot of data that you just think is valuable, but guess what? That's what you decide to do when you do a factory reset. It just scrubs the cache, and it scrubs the whatever passes for a hard drive in these things. It's still upgrading. Optimizing storage. Looking at my camera. Okay, we got a screen coming up. And it's still doing something. I just talked to him and told me upgrades available. Look at that. Updates available. Okay, now running, system updated. Got a little honk message there. And it's still honking at me for another update. Okay, let's see what we got to do later on.